said that 59% of the people in the UK are Christians, making the UK a Christian country. Now, we'll see if the facts pan out. Did you know that 59% of the people of Britain are Christians?
No, I didn't know.
So how do you feel that Christianity has a strong influence in the Southwest at the moment? And how so?
I would say that it does have a strong influence, but not as strongly as it used to, seeing as there are a lot of Christian schools still around and a lot of Christian communities and charities, but most of them are more open to other religions now and less based on Christianity than they used to be.
So do you think that's a particularly recent change, or do you think that's been a very gradual case?
I think it's been fairly gradual over the last couple of years.
All right. So are you personally religious?
No, I'm an atheist.
And then why is that? Why do you not believe in God?
From a young age, I went to a Catholic school and then a Christian school, and I also went to a non-religious school, and in all three of them I just didn't really seem to make much of a connection with the religious aspect. I didn't really see the point at a young age. I went to church because my parents went to church, and I just didn't really seem to connect with it that much. And after quite a lot of years of this, I got to the age where I started questioning the whole thing and just came to the conclusion that I didn't really believe in any of it.
All right. So, do you think that there's enough scientific evidence to counter the existence of God, or why do you think? Yeah, do you think that there's enough scientific evidence out there?
Well, I'd be lying if I said I knew there wasn't a God, because I don't. I don't think there is enough scientific evidence out there. I just have my own personal opinion.
All right.
I think it would be quite offensive to other religions to say that there is definitely no God, because we don't know.
Yeah, the kind of like black and white, yes and no kind of.
Yeah,
answer.
there is no yes and no.
No. Right, well, thank you very much.
That's quite all right.
Did you know that there are 59% of the people in the country are Christians?
I did, yes.
Okay. And how do you think that Christianity has influenced the southwest of England?
Well, I don't have an opinion specifically on the southwest of England, since I'm not from, well, first here, not England at all. But, well, Christianity has, of course, been one of the pillars of construction of European identity, so I would assume that Christianity is one of the strongest pillars in the construction of the identity of southwest England. As any other European country, we all come from the same matrix of Judaism and Christianity. So.
Okay. Are you personally religious?
Yeah, I would say I am.
Okay. What is it you believe in? What religion are you part of?
Well, I'm a Christian. I've been educated as a Christian. I come from Portugal, so that's why we have, besides we are culturally biased toward Christianity, I guess, but even people that are not religious themselves, they are somewhat emerging back in this whole culture of Christianity. At any rate, I've been educated and raised as a Christian. I went to a boys' school with nuns and everything, and I've been educated in the finest Christian tradition that you can imagine.
Very, very purist Christians?
No, I wouldn't, no, not at all. I wouldn't say it's, mostly people connected, most of the people actually connected with educational stuff. So Christian people that are giving education to young kids and everything, and that have schools for boys and girls. So I wouldn't imagine it as some sort of puritanical Christianity stream.
Why do you believe in Christianity?
Oh, that's a very difficult question. I mean, I don't think that me or any other, we are all part of what we are born in. So basically, I was born in a Christian family, I was born in a Christian culture. If I were born in, say, a Jewish or a Muslim culture, I would probably be a Jewish or a Jew or a Muslim or something like that. I mean, it's really, I don't really think it's, we decide I'm going to be this or that. It's really whatever. I mean, you are born in that particular religion, you are born to that particular religion, considering your family background.
All right. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, my pleasure.
Did you know that 59% of the people in Britain are Christians?
I didn't know that exact number, no.
All right. Do you feel that Christianity has a strong influence in the Southwest?
I think it does, and I think it definitely does, purely because a lot of people in the Southwest still believe in Christianity and still follow it. You know, my parents are churchgoers, there is a big church-going community, and there's a big community generally of all faiths, so I would say it does carry influence with a large amount of people.
All right. Are you personally religious?
No, my parents are religious, and I do think I see religion's benefits, but I'm myself not personally religious. No.
Right. So, like, you're not particularly religious because you think there's not much benefit to it, not much gain.
I think not personally for me, but I can understand somebody else finding comfort in, you know, kind of spiritual association.
All right. So, do you think there's enough scientific evidence to disprove God?
I think there is, but I would argue also that that doesn't necessarily make religion useless. I don't think the main benefit of religion is to follow the kind of creationism theory. I don't think it's that narrow-minded. I don't think there is evidence for a God. I don't think there is a God controlling us. I think that's been well disproven. But the idea of God as a spiritual figure, I think, is very relevant.
Okay. So what do you feel, specifically, kind of halts the disapproval of God?
There are a large amount of scientific theories that disprove, for example, the flood of Noah's Ark. The idea that all vegetation would have been destroyed by the flood and unable to grow. You know, the trees would be uprooted, it would drown, the seeds also would drown. Given the supposed volume of the flood, you have to argue that the trees would not survive, and all over the world, you know, there is an imbalance in kind of life in general, such as plants and vegetations, and then actually what's described in the Bible, choose the Bible. There is also the theory of evolution, which has been proven scientifically that organisms evolve, and the Bible makes no exception for that.
Right, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, and yourself.
It's clear that these people in the Southwest view religion in vastly different ways. But we at Exeter College would like to remind you that no matter how cross that you might get with these issues, that everybody is different. So please, try to respect the other's opinions and get along. Long and eventful history. Let's take a look, shall we? Here is a church that has stood in the heart of our city for 1,000 years. It has fought siege, rebellion, pestilence, and rebellions. As history has flown by this church's door, this church has been a constant witness to Christianity and served as a haven for all peoples, Christians, Islams, Muslims, all of them. Never more so than today. St. Stephen's has stood in this spot for about 1,000 years and has recently required much repair and refurbishment to make it fit for purpose for the 21st century. These panels provide a brief history of St. Stephen's from the 11th century to the present day and highlight the significant events taking place here over the centuries. The information in this way is a summary of the work undertaken by 6 teams of volunteers who spent several months researching St. Stephen's history and preparing the more detailed information folders which are stored in the box seats in this place.